Radio Riyadh
96.8.
Radio Riyadh presents
Creativity,
Ideas,
Innovation,
change,
leadership.
development.
youth in entrepreneurship. Only on
Radio Riyadh 96.8 megahertz.
Welcome back to the show, and now we're in the second segment. My name is Ashutosh Paudel, and this is 96.8 Nepali Ko Awaz Radio Riyadh. And we're back with a new guest, and his name is Sachin Timilsena, the Vice President of Human Values for Peace and Prosperity. Welcome to the show, Sachin.
Thank you, Ashutosh.
How are you feeling today?
Well, as good as ever. Never been better before.
So, you're the Vice President of Human Values for Peace and Prosperity.
Yeah.
So, what is the group about? Like, what actions does the group do?
Well, it's a non-profit and non-governmental organization, and we're a bunch of people. We have got this feeling of bringing out a positive change in the society. Also, we do a lot of humanitarian works, educational, spiritual, and a lot of awareness activities, including the relief works during the last earthquake and a lot of things like that.
So today we're here to talk about you being vegetarian. So starting off, why did you choose to be veg?
Well, being someone who is in the field of development in the country and being a student of environment, I've come to know that the meat industries contribute more carbon emissions than the vehicles do. So as a part of my responsibility towards the nature and environment, I went on to become a vegetarian.
Is nature a very big part of your life? Do you care about nature very much?
Well, everyone needs to do that. It's the place where we live in, and a degraded nature means your degraded life. So you have to take care of nature anyways, isn't it?
What's a message that you always follow in your life?
Be good, do good. Simple as that.
What would you describe yourself as?
Well, I describe myself a normal human being who tries to be better every day.
I kind of agree with that because, everyone's human and everyone has their own actions. Being good, being bad, it's all part of the human system. Would you classify yourself as an extraordinary person or just an average person?
Well, it's a really tough question actually. I mean, I'm just an ordinary person trying my level best to be extraordinary maybe, but that would not even matter. I just want to be a better person every day.
What are you doing these days?
Yeah, we recently conducted this yoga campaign in Nepal on the occasion of the International Yoga Day. So we did this yoga session for 35,000 people in different places in Kathmandu and the whole Nepal. So that's what we recently did, and we're doing other activities as well.
Do you love yoga? What made you into the interest of yoga and doing that program? Did people around you bring you to yoga?
Well, yoga is an important part of my life. It brings a lot of peace, a lot of stability in everyone who practices yoga. So yes, yoga has been a part of my life, and what has brought me to yoga is probably, if you want to use a catapult, you know how to, bring it back. So it's exactly, if you want to go forward in life, you know how to rest, and yoga gives me that rest that's much needed in life.
Going back to the vegetarian subject, do you think yoga connects with you being vegetarian?
Well, you need to do a lot of postures, you need to do a lot of activities for which you need to be healthy from inside. You need to feel light. So yes, vegetarian diet helps in it. And if you're a vegetarian, it's more efficient. The yoga becomes more efficient in your life.
Do you want to leave a mark into the world or a change that no one would ever forget?
Well, being in the field, I do. It's pretty much evident. I'm working hard for it, and yeah, I'd love to. But see, leaving a mark is is the end topic, right? What is important is if I follow the process or not. So I'm in the process, and I don't care what the result is. If I'm able to do so, I'd be more than happy. And even if I'm not, following the process is more important.
Do you care about what consequence happens from your actions, or do you think that everyone should try no matter what consequence brings to the subject?
Well, your effort has to be 100%, right? And if you give it 100%, and even if you don't succeed, it's not a subject to regret. But the thing is, you have to question yourself, did I put my best? If you put your best, then it's not necessary to always succeed. But if you have not put on your best to the thing, then you'll definitely regret of not putting your best, because you'll not get success anyways.
Do you want to continue with your works, or do you want to change your job, change your actions?
Well, I'm fairly young at the moment. I'm just 23, so I've not thought much. I've not thought much about what I'm going to do in the future. So, if I get an opportunity to develop myself into a better being, and if I get more better opportunities, obviously, the only thing permanent in this world is change.
Where would you see yourself in a period of 10 years?
Well, in the White House, being the President of America. No, 10 years from now, I should be somewhere doing what I'm doing right now, in a huger, in a bigger level, in a bigger prospect. So yes, I see myself contributing for the society, but in a bigger scale.
What challenges do you face every day in your work, or what opportunities do you see also inside your work?
Well, the challenges, I don't really see challenges, it's more of a fun thing. I don't take challenges as challenges. It's just, it's just playing a video game, it's fun. I take life that way, and I go around that way. So there are no challenges as such. We have a plan, and then we just follow the plan, and whatever happens, we accept it pretty easily. And opportunities, yes, there are all opportunities there. The biggest opportunity I see is more and more youth are coming in and joining us. So, hopefully we can drive along and, contribute a lot to the society, to the country, and hopefully one day, we can reach to that prosperity level with all the youth that are coming into our organization and having faith in us.
Would you call yourself a youth entrepreneur?
Well, I'm not yet sure about the complete definition of entrepreneurship. So, yeah, I'm doing certain works that is generating income, and maybe yes, maybe no, I don't know.
Did anyone inspire you to be what you are today, or did something inspire you?
Actually, I wanted to be an engineer when I was young. But then, I could not become an engineer, so I happened to, fall at this place and this field. But after falling into this field, I realized that I was actually made for this. So my biggest inspiration would be my failure, and then other is my parents' support. Yes, this much.
Who's your hero? Who's the person that you would always wanted to be like?
Well, my childhood hero was Sachin Tendulkar. If you don't know him, he's a famous cricketer from India. And I used to play cricket. So I wanted to be like him. I wanted to represent my country. But I could not do it. And Sachin Tendulkar is my childhood hero.
Did your occupation dream change every once in a while, or did you always want to be an engineer since childhood?
No, I wanted to be a footballer, then a pilot, then an army, and then I wanted to be a cricketer. That was for a decade long, and then I wanted to be an engineer, and then I'm in the field now, and I don't know. I'd probably go on to be a politician.
Since your dreams are so dynamic, do you think you would be a politician instead of what you're doing right now?
Well, I'm pretty sure right now, because when I was young, I did not have that maturity to think and follow my dreams. I did not have that enough guts to follow my dreams, but now since I'm in this field and I realized a lot, so yes, I have enough guts in me now to chase my dreams and to achieve what I want to achieve.
Why do you want to be a politician now instead of way earlier?
Well, they earn quite a lot. See, the field I'm working in, it's the social field, and what I believe is without the political intervention, no country can ever prosper. So if you want to contribute to the nation in a larger scale, then you have to get into politics. So I want to be a politician for that sake.
So is there any message you would like to tell the listeners?
Yeah, be strong enough to follow your dreams, chase your dreams, and one day you'll be where you want to be.
Thank you for coming to the show. And now that I've asked you so many questions, you get an opportunity to ask me a question.
Well, since you live in the US, are you thinking of coming back to Nepal and contributing people in Nepal and uplifting their livelihood?
Yes, because frequently there are different natural disasters, avalanches, earthquakes in Nepal. So I want to help the village people, the Sherpas, have a better life, live in better areas, and have a good occupation and live the life they've always wanted.
Okay, thank you so much.
Now that we're at the end of this episode, we're closing off to the end of the season of Youth in Entrepreneurship. I'm Ashutosh Paudel, and this is Youth in Entrepreneurship. Keep listening to Radio Riaz 90.